Y'all know what time it is. Let's get into that rundown. Let me see if you can run it. Let's get it.
All right, man. Let's talk about Mercedes since we were just talking about her, the CEO. I still want to call her Money Monet. That's a dope little
Money
name. You know
Monet.
what I'm saying? Yeah, Money
Money
Monet.
Monet.
She's finally made her long overdue AEW debut. Guys, how are we feeling about this, man? Have the momentum after 3 back-to-back free agent signings swung, or is it in favor? Let's talk about it. How y'all feeling out there, man?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think momentum has swung a bit. I think AEW has a lot of momentum right now. I mean,
Okay.
they landed Okada, they landed Mercedes, they landed Will Ospreay, they landed Jay White. Tony Khan he doing his thing right now with these free agents. Now, like I said earlier, he might be overpaying a little bit, but at the end of the day, he got him. So AEW has a little bit of momentum. I thought the return was what it was. She didn't do much. She cut the generic. I'm happy to be back. This is my new home. Same thing that CM Punk did when he returned to WWE. So I can't be mad at that. I don't know how I feel about her feuding with like Julia Hart or whoever, but it's good to see her back on TV. I'm happy to see Mercedes Moné back on my TV because New Japan
Shout
was
out,
cool, but we weren't seeing her on TV on a weekly basis. So yeah,
shout out Monet. Shout out Monet.
big shouts out.
She gonna do her thing, but who is she gonna fight? You know,
Britt Baker, bro. Oh, the Thunder Rosa.
Britt Baker.
Let's not do. Come on, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Nah. Don't do that.
Who's she
AEW
gonna
got
fight?
some Athena, Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, Tony Storm, Paige, Saraya. They got AEW got some women over there, man. I personally would have rather saw her face like Bianca and Bailey
Jade.
and Io and Jade, but that's
I
coming.
like Tony
That's
Storm.
coming.
I like Tony Storm.
That's coming in the future.
Sylvan, you not feeling this?
He
I
not.
mean, I'm happy for Mercedes. I am. I'm happy for Mercedes Monet. I'm glad she got paid $10 million to fight against jobbers. Enjoy yourself, girl. Like, get the bag. You know what I mean?
Don't do
like,
Julia Hart like that.
what are we talking about, man? I love Julia. I think Julia is dope, but like, it's like, we know how that's gonna end, bro. Like, we know what time it is. Like, we know why. We know what this is setting up for. Like, I think Mercedes is an incredible talent. I think she's a great acquisition. I don't think she's worth $10 million a year. If she got that, good for her. Shout out to my girl Mercedes. But I think in 4 weeks we're not going to care. Same way we don't care about Edge.
Dang, man.
It's the same thing, bro. Okada,
Sylvan,
bro.
man.
I'm just like I don't know why. I don't know why. I just have to tell the truth. Like, it's like we see it. We see it all the time. They sign this shiny new toy. He plays with it for 2 weeks and then he throws it into the toy chest.
Bro, they got
And
my
they were
legend
like-
Edge over there looking crazy.
Bro, Edge is bro. Granted, I don't know where. I mean, I guess Edge versus Christian is about to go to an I Quit match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to go to an I Quit match.
It's gonna be ill too.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fire, But man, like, we not talking about Edge. Look, bro. In another 3 weeks, we're not gonna be talking about Okada. We're gonna always talk about Will because Will is just nice. He's just one of the nicest guys in life, But even Will is gonna get swallowed into the sea of abyss that is AEW. And Mercedes is not even like Mercedes ain't great. It's just that like the talent pool isn't really there. Besides maybe like a Britt Baker, in terms of people who I really want to see her go up against. Like, there's nobody urgent on that woman's roster where I'm like, I can't wait to see. It's not, bro. It's just Britt Baker.
So the problem I think that AEW has with the women, they have the talent. Like, a lot of the girls we mentioned are super talented and can have incredible matches with Mercedes. The thing is, they have not presented the women in a way that will get you invested. And that's the problem. It goes back to the first conversation we had about storylines, right? If there is no storylines with these women that we can sink our teeth into and really get invested in, then the match at the end just really means nothing. Like, what's the story with Mercedes and Julia Hart? Like, really, what's the deeper overlying story? There is none. Like, we love Mercedes, so we're gonna watch anything she does, but it's like, are you really looking forward to Julia Hart versus Mercedes? Or like Mercedes versus Willow Nightingale? And I love Willow. Beautiful woman.
Very
But like, are
beautiful.
we really looking forward to that? Come on.
$10
But,
million
you know,
feud, baby.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but shout out to her for getting that bag.
shout out
man.
to her, though.
Get
But
that
yeah,
money.
let's not be too negative. At the end of the day, this is a beautiful black woman that got her bag and she's back
Queen.
on TV. So I'm
Getting that
always going
money.
to support no matter what.
For
I'm
sure.
always going to
She-
support.
And she
Get
will
that
be in
money.
Canada next week. I saw. So that's dope for her, man. Shout out to Mercedes for getting that bag. Let's swing it a bit. Brock Lesnar. 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Brock Lesnar was making rounds all over the internet for apparently there was moves being made of him coming back to WWE. But about 2 hours ago, I saw online they shot that down. They said he is not coming back to WWE TV no time soon at all. I want to ask you two fellas, you guys think this is true or false? Because maybe they might be playing it. Who knows?
So I have a
Who
theory.
knows?
This is
What
my
is your
theory. I think the first report was true at the time because WWE added Brock Lesnar's profile back to the website.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think he might be playable on 2K now or something. Like, it seems like WWE might have been putting fillers out there to see if the coast was clear and we can bring him back. But once they saw the backlash online, they were like, all right, never mind. You know Triple H, bro. Triple H is gonna be reactionary for anything. That's
Right.
if he's proven anything in his beautiful WWE run so far as like the head of creative, it's that he's going to be reactionary when it comes to the fans. So he probably saw the backlash, Vince McMahon. He probably saw the backlash Brock Lesnar was getting because of the stuff with Vince McMahon and changed his mind.
Yeah, man. Pretty much. I'm not surprised.
If this was Vince McMahon, I'd say absolutely. Vince, like,
Right.
Hunter. Brock is coming back one way or another. But since this is a Triple H regime and I don't really understand Triple H's moves just yet, I don't know. He may not ever be back on WWE. And, you know, Hunter is a panderer. He be pandering. So, love him, but, you know, the guy, he wants to be liked. And
Clearly.
yeah. So I don't know.
Clearly
I don't
the
really
whole-
know. I can't say anything about that.
Yeah, man. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, technically there wasn't no, proof of him being in, the situations, these are still allegations at the end of the day. Yeah, yet. But these are
You gotta let
still
it play out
allegations at
first.
the end of the day. So
I just
we'll
think
see, man.
I just think it'd be smarter for WWE to let it play out first before they do anything. Because you don't want to bring the guy back to TV, start rocking with him again, and then it's like, boom, this actually did happen. So now it's like we brought back a guy who had this hanging over his head. It's better to just wait it out, see if the coast ever gets cleared. If not, so be it. We might have seen the last of Brock, and it is what it is.
Hate to see
It's not like his matches were that great anyway. Like, it's not like we missed much anyway. I love Brock Lesnar, but it's like it's not like he was doing a whole lot besides a million German suplexes and 4-minute squash matches. So
It's nothing else we need from Brock. Like,
Right.
the only
Retire,
other
bro.
thing that we were really looking forward to was him versus Gunther, and even that's not really necessary.
I
I do feel
wanted
bad
to
for his
see
daughter
him.
though.
Where's Luther? Oh yeah, man, because she's making her rounds up into the spotlight.
Yeah, so
now
like,
this is happening.
who
It's
knows?
like, damn, bro.
Maybe she could have been like a second generation superstar at some point or something. But
Yeah,
I think
No,
she still.
it
I
wa-
think she still will. I think she will. I don't think they'll.
I guess
hold that back from
it's
her.
hard to say. 'Cause like even like Vince McMahon's nephew, what's his name? Declan
Yeah.
McMahon, whatever, the
Yeah.
football player. Like
Mhm.
he was even making rounds saying that he wanted to be a wrestler possibly one day. But it's like at this point, how do you bring somebody like that in when their father or grandfather is who he is and did what he did? It's tough.
I mean, I think
It's like
would
Chris
have to-
Benoit's son. Because like Chris Benoit's son wanted to be a wrestler at one point, but he was the splitting image of his dad. So
Yeah,
he kind of got blackballed a bit. And I understand why. It's not right, but I get it.
I don't know. I feel like Chris Benoit's son, it's a little
Bro,
bit
that's him
different
behind
because,
you. That's crazy.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah, you're wild. Fast forward that.
I
Yeah,
think,
yikes.
I think Chris Benoit's son.
Yeah, he's really gonna turn it off. Is that Dean Malenko?
Bro.
I'm not turning
Yeah,
it, man. I don't care, bro. I feel like it's a little bit different when it comes down to Chris Benoit's kids because, because of the severity of what Chris Benoit did, right? And I'm not saying that
Right.
Vince McMahon's allegations aren't severe, but I do think Vince McMahon is Vince McMahon, and at the end of the day, like I think his son would still be able to have a career, and I think Brock, his what he's done is pretty severe, but like, he didn't kill anybody, so I don't think
Right.
that's gonna stop like Brock's daughter, especially like his daughter, from being able to have a career.
Mm.
So, but that's
I
just
would love
me.
to see
I don't
that
know.
though, for sure.
I would love.
I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
she looks just like him. She's big. Like I feel like she would be a beast in that
She's
ring.
a star, man.
Yeah, she would be what Ronda Rousey thought she would be.
Exactly. But damn,
Shout out
it's
to
like
Ronda
they would probably have to rebrand her whole like Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker used to be Braun Steiner at one point, but I think his father Rick Steiner had gotten into some trouble at the time because he made some comments about like a transgender wrestler or something, and it was like a whole controversy. And WWE clearly wanted to get away from that name after that, so they rebranded Rex Steiner or whatever his name was and turned him into Braun Breaker. And I feel like it would be a situation like that if Lesnar's daughter was to become a wrestler. They would probably call her something other than Lesnar, just off the strength.
Yeah.
Side note, Braun Breaker was a really great football player.
Right?
I was watching his highlights from like 2017.
He
I'm
was
like,
nice.
wow, bro was nice. But yeah, we will see about that pertaining to Brock Lesnar. Now, let's talk about our guy, Sami Zayn, man. I know y'all seen the backlash.
I didn't see it.
Well, Sylvan didn't see it. He's been off social media. But yo, the backlash was insane. Sami Zayn was reportedly upset about the backlash that he received upon winning #1 Contenders Gauntlet this past episode of Raw. Fans are totally upset. Chad Gable lost. Are we feeling bad for Sami? Are we feeling bad for Sami? Qwan, you are?
Yeah, a little
What?
bit. Just because Sami Zayn. I feel like Sami Zayn was probably just shocked. I didn't even know if he was upset. I feel like he was just shocked because he thought people loved him. So it's like you win a gauntlet match, you get a match with Gunther at WrestleMania, and then you go online and everybody's just like, "Why did Sami win?" # we want Gable, and I'm sure Sami was like, "Damn, what did I do? I thought y'all liked me," but I hope Cody Rhodes is paying attention. I hope Cody Rhodes is paying very close attention. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen to Cody Rhodes, but it just speaks toward how fickle fans can be because about a year ago, there was a moment when Sami Zayn was in that main event with Roman Reigns and everybody wanted Sami to win. Matter of fact, there were people upset that Sami Zayn wasn't getting a rematch at WrestleMania because they wanted Sami to get that title away from Roman. Fast forward to today, and it's like the fans don't like Sami now because he won an Intercontinental title gauntlet match. Fickle. They fickle. So Cody Rhodes, I hope you see this. They fickle.
But it's crazy because this takes us back to the topic we was having earlier upon story. People got invested with this story between Gunther and Chad Gable, and then we're into this story, and then out of nowhere, the story is done. It's just
Right.
it vanished, and then now we got this new guy coming in and winning Backlash.
I feel it.
Story, man.
I feel him.
But yeah,
You don't agree, Sylvan? Sylvan don't look like he agreed.
pray for Sami.
Man, I feel bad for wrestling fans because you guys suck. Y'all didn't care about Chad Gable versus Gunther until Chad Gable pulled up and had that exchange with Gunther on that random Raw. You guys forgot about it. You guys weren't fighting for it. You didn't care about it. And as soon as it got put back on television for a split second, you reminded yourself that it's something that happened, like, 6 months ago, maybe? And that you wanted it to happen automatically. I feel sorry for you. You guys are entitled fans. And then the only reason why Sami Zayn got backlash was because he beat Chad Gable, which was poor, terrible booking on WWE's end. Chad Gable should have lost to like Ricochet or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like That's the only reason why Sami Zayn is getting all this backlash. I just feel like you guys don't really care about Chad Gable versus Gunther like that. You really don't. You just want to see underdogs win. And I
Right.
hate underdogs, bro. I hate underdogs. Underdogs are so overrated because they're just average people who can sometimes maybe rise to the occasion but can't stay there. And that's why you guys vote for Chad Gable, because he's been working so hard. He's been doing so much. He's so talented and he hasn't been solidified. Just like you. Because you can't do anything for yourself and you want
Maybe
your
we
chance
just
as
want to
well.
see Chad Gable get his first title, his first singles title. We
Bro, I
saw
wanna
Sami
see-
Zayn with the
I wanna
Intercontinental
see
title
LA
like 3 times, dog.
I want to see LA Knight get his first singles title.
too.
He doesn't have it
Me
yet.
too.
I want to see a lot
coming.
of people get their first singles title and they don't have it yet.
Speaking of underdogs,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I just feel like, bro, y'all don't really care about Chad Gable versus Gunther like that. Why y'all fronting, man? This ain't about Chad Gable.
You know what it really is? Fans got their way when they did the whole "we want Cody" thing and Triple H pivoted. So now they think that they can just do that with anybody. Because they're trying it with Liv Morgan right now as well. Like they want Liv Morgan to be in that main event at WrestleMania and not Becky Lynch. So that there's a whole "we want Liv" movement right now. There's a whole "we want Gable" movement. It seems like the fans just think that they can take over the show now. And you was right, man.
Wonderful.
Triple H he set a bad precedence with that, and we seeing the effects of it.
We're
This
in
is
the
crybaby
crybaby
era.
era. The crybaby era. When. Yo, I said it. I hate
cooking.
being right. Like, why?
You was
I have to
cooking.
stand on this
You
hill.
was cooking.
I got to stand on this hill alone all the time. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
watching Love is Blind with my shorty. You know what I mean? And I told her, I was like, yo, look, man. Everybody's agreeing about certain marriages that's going to happen. But I know I'm right about one couple that's not going to get married. And it was the black couple. And I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking at me like, oh, you a hater. You don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? And then I was right. And I got to stand on this hill again. The crybaby era, man. Chad
Why y'all
Gable.
watching that shit? I hate them damn reality shows.
Because we relationships, man. You know?
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what it is? I feel like these reality shows, it's the women. It gives them a false sense of like actual reality because they don't realize that all reality shows are scripted somewhat. Like the producers kind of egg on certain situations and kind of set up certain situations to happen because it's entertainment at the end of the day. But women don't understand that. They see these reality shows and they think it's 100% real. And now they got this false sense of what reality is supposed to be, and they project that on you. And they're just like, why don't you do that? It's like, this is fake. It's not real. It's like wrestling. It's not real. So stop. I hate that. I hate it.
Qwan hates Love is Blind, y'all.
Look,
I hate reality
I hated Love is Blind at first, but now I'm in it because of my girls. So
I
What
feel
can I
it.
do?
You gotta make your girl happy, man. Whatever she want
you
to
do.
watch.
You really do.
They put up with us watching wrestling, so we got to put up with the other stuff.
Yeah, she can't watch
Surround
it with me though.
speakers.
Like you gotta beat it. I'm not about to be explaining nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that, yo. Like,
Yeah, that's tough.
this is
That's
urgent.
tough.
Yeah.
Like, why are they fighting? Like, what you
Like,
mean? Why are they fighting? This is just the match that's happening. Like, they be thinking too much into it. Like, you just watch it.
Yeah, just watching it.
Yeah,
catch
man,
up,
we just
yo.
want to enjoy it, Yeah, man. Now, next topic, Booker T. I don't know if this man is trolling or what is going on, but apparently he almost got into a fight backstage with CM Punk at NXT.
Yep.
I don't know
saw
what's
that.
going on. Is
I saw
CM
that.
Punk self-destructing or what is
Wait,
going
what was it? All right, hold on.
Yeah.
What is the
So
fight? What's going on? All right, so was there context?
So here's the context. Sylvan clearly hasn't been on social media,
Bro,
so
I
he
don't-
hasn't seen it.
I'm like, yo, what?
You know what? And it was really overshadowed by the Mercedes contract and the rating and all that. So that was kind of trending. So the Booker T thing kind of fell. But Booker T on his podcast said that this past week, backstage at NXT, him and CM Punk exchanged words and almost had a little altercation. But he was like, well, I'll get more into it off air. That's what he told his co-host. He was like, I'll get more into it once the cameras is off. But like, yeah, we almost had some type of altercation. And it's getting picked up right now by like a lot of blogs and wrestling news sites. And I hope it's trolling. It could be trolling. Booker T could just be doing a publicity stunt because maybe next week he'll have CM Punk on the show or something. Who knows? But if he's not trolling and this is real,
That would be wild.
No, I don't even know what to say. Like CM Punk, no man, please, CM Punk.
He said it on his
you
podcast.
have been behaving yourself. Yeah, I'll send you the link once we off this off camera. But he didn't seem like he was trolling, bro. He sounded serious. He sounded dead serious, and I hope he's trolling. I want the best for CM Punk. CM Punk is finally in a good space where he seems happy and he seems like he's doing what he wants to be doing. Don't bring more backstage problems. Let's not do that again. We did it the first time. We did it in AEW. Let's not do it now. Come on, man.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, I don't think this is trolling. See, Booker T has always had an issue with CM Punk.
Yeah, he said a lot of bad things about him.
He's always said a lot of bad things about CM Punk, and this actually goes back to like stories about allegedly
the locker room leader. Remember that?
Locker room leader, and like Booker T basically disrespecting him, like, bro, like you ain't this, you ain't that, and I can see that tension still coming back because Punk is a straight shooter, right? Like he's not gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, everything is cool because that was the past," right? He's gonna hold you to that, like, "Yo, what was all that mess you was talking?" And then he's gonna leave it. He's probably gonna leave it up to you to rectify that. Like, all right, man, that was then. Like, let's get past it, right? But I also see Booker T being like a headstrong guy and being like, I don't like you. I don't think you a good kind of cat. Damn. So, two bulldogs.
Who do you think initiated it?
I definitely think it was Booker T.
Really? I think it was Punk. Like,
nah,
I imagine Punk being like, "Oh, am I a locker room leader yet?" And I think Booker being like,
"Nah," but
man.
Booker was already talking about it before CM Punk came back.
Yeah.
See, like he was already throwing hints out there, like, "I don't like this." Ooh, so.
Yeah. I think Booker initiated, and I think Punk responded. I think he's just not here for it, And right. I mean, I get it, but I hope they can wash their hands of it. Punk's a professional. And, Booker's a professional. Punk seems to be on my I Love the World stuff. So, and he seems really invested in being around NXT, man. So,
yep.
Right.
Hopefully they get that together. Because I may be delusional.
Or it could be a work.
But it could be a work. Punk is coming back at Mania, man.
I think so, too. Ain't he on the Raw before Mania?
Yeah.
They announced him.
It could be a work, though. It could be a work, man.
It could be a work.
It could be a work.
Man.
So.
And if they were to fight, I feel like Booker T would whoop his ass. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punk built like me for real, man. Punk is built like me, but Booker T got the muscle still. He old, but
Booker
T
6'5".
He got that Houston strength.
From the streets.
6'5" with long ass dreads. Hey, I don't trust it, man.
Yeah. Whoop CM Punk ass.
Yeah, man.
But hopefully, we'll see what's going on with that, man. We'll see. Now, I want to get this correct. Is it pronounced Punjabi?
Punjabi.
There we go. Let's talk about it because boy, I haven't heard about these matches in a long time.
Punjabi prison match.
Wow.
That's
so
crazy.
the Punjabi prison match is making a comeback, like for real. GCW is bringing back what many people consider one of the worst matches of all time. Now, let me explain to the people who don't know what this is. First of all, it's 2 bamboo cages, and you have to escape before touching the ringside with both feet. You can't win pinfall, submission. You had to escape 2 bamboo cages. I don't know who made this up. Yeah, I don't
Vince McMahon. That's who made that.
Punjabi prisons, bro.
I don't want to say his name, but bruh, what GCW got going on over there? Are they out their mind, or is this smart marketing? This
I feel like it's smart. You don't think so?
I don't know, man. I hate these matches.
So the match is terrible itself, but like it's smart marketing because we talking about it, and we mainly talk about like that. But like
that's true.
As soon as you hear Punjabi prison match, I just get flashbacks of Undertaker and Great Khali having that terrible ass match.
Terrible,
and it's like, yo, GCW is known for doing like odd, weird things. Why not bring the Punjabi prison match back? I won't be watching at all, but I ain't mad at him for doing it. And I was looking up the match, and I saw that our boy is in the match. Zilla Fatu, Zilla and Jacob Fatu are in this match, and I think they're wrestling against the Bollywood Boys and like some other tag teams.
Dang, man, I might have to watch it because my boys is in there. God.
Hey, my boy Zilla, man.
I mean, to be fair, man, we've only seen one really terrible Punjabi prison match, and that was
That was all we
Undertaker
needed, dog.
versus Kali, man. And granted, Kali is just someone who's just gonna have a terrible match regardless. So who knows? They might make this Raw, man.
That's real.
How about the Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton?
Did they do that too? They did have a Punjabi prison match,
That's
huh?
crazy. I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
It was
remember.
awful. I remember it. It was terrible.
It was around the time I started back watching WWE around 2016.
Jinder Mahal.
I don't remember what pay per view it was on or whatever, but
Jinder's not a great wrestler, though. Come on, let's give it a
Jinder's
chance.
not bad, bro.
He's
Damn,
not,
Jinder's put. Y'all know the Jinder push went right away after he injured Seth Rollins.
Of course it did.
oh wow,
He was on
course
TV. He was
he
with The
did.
Rock and everything, and that was
And
so.
then you injure our champion. Yo, get out of here. Beat it.
Right.
Hey, bro,
And
that's
look,
crazy.
it's just be on the subject of pushes just disappearing. Yo, WWE was pushing the hell out of Shinsuke Nakamura, but as soon as it was obvious that Okada wasn't going to WWE, that push was over.
Over. bro.
Wow.
Shameless.
It's too much great talent, man. It's too much great
It is.
talent. Got to figure out what to
It
do,
is.
man.
Shout out to GCW though for sure, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to
facts.
GCW.
Shout out to
all I
GCW
got.
and Joey Janela. And our boy
Facts.
AJ Francis, because he over there at GCW doing his thing too. Maybe
Yes, sir.
if it's in LA, maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll go just to support the homie AJ, man. Shout out to AJ Francis doing his thing
sure.
with Rich
Yes,
Rich
sir.
Swan. Rich homie Swan just joined AJ Francis and TNA. They're like a team now. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for that rundown. Let's get into some awards. Let's show some love because I always say it. The wrestling space is a very, very negative one, but it's important to show love too, y'all. It's important to show some love. So let's let people know that we see what they doing. I want to give my "We See You" salute to Joaquin Wild of the LWO. We always make fun of him for not being Latino, but being a part of the the Latino world order is kind of strange. But yo, Joaquin Wild, I've been following your career for a very long time. I remember when you were Zima Ion in early TNA, and I remember when you transitioned to DJ Z. You had the crazy mohawk in TNA. I like what you're doing in WWE right now. You're not getting a lot of shine on SmackDown, but in NXT, you've been going crazy in these tag matches. I feel like every single week I'm seeing some crazy highlight that you did, springboarding off the third rope and landing on guys outside or like jumping off someone's back. It's ill. It's super ill. And I'm glad to see you in this space in WWE because, a lot of guys from back in that era, I don't really see them a lot anymore. So shout out to you, Joaquin Wild. You're getting my "We See You" because I see you.
Shout out Joaquin. That's hilarious
Yes,
that he's
sir.
really not Latino though.
He's Filipino, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. This week, I mean, it's technically not really wrestling wise, but I'm gonna give my "We See You" awards to Dominic Mysterio, man. Aside from being, one of the top heels currently in professional wrestling, my guy got married, man, and Damian Priest started the boo chant at his wedding, and I feel like that was so hilarious. And Dom on top of the world, man. He in love, he doing his thing, and he's still being character at certain things, and it was just a hilarious sight. Shout out to Dom, man. We see you.
Real booze, by the way.
Yes, sir. I got to give my "We See You" award to the one and only Andrade. I just want to tell you, my guy, I see what's going on with you in the Judgment Day right now. I see that it's about to be an invasion. I see the angle that they're putting together with you and Dominic Mysterio. And I don't know about y'all, but I want to see Andrade kind of take over the Judgment Day. That's just me. But, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. I don't.
Hell no.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, like, the way it's being positioned right now, it's like Judgment Day is a little bit apprehensive to have Andrade join, but Andrade has the trust of their newest prospect. So I either want to see him take over or I want to see him dismantle it from within. So I see you, Andrade. I believe in you as being a top star. You've got it all, man. So let's see what's up.
Shouts out to Andrade. I feel like they did really just build in Dominic Mysterio versus Andrade for Mania, probably. Because
don't
Dom
think
needs
so,
something to
man.
do. He
I
needs
don't,
something to do.
I don't
He
think so,
needs
bro.
some.
I think Andrade
Something.
is like trying to really take. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's using his relationship with Dom to like I think there's something going on where it's like, yo, you belong with me. Like you're bigger than this. But I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. He about to
We'll
be in
see.
Judgment Day. He don't even speak English. Now, shout out to Andrade, though. Shout out to Andrade. Let's get into some more awards, man. Let's give out Black Wrestler of the Week, where we show love to our favorite black wrestlers, both past and present. This week, I wanted to nominate Thunderbolt Patterson because he's going into the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not the youngest man in the world, but I'm a young man. So I have absolutely no idea who Thunderbolt Patterson is, but he's going into the Hall of Fame. I looked him up, and apparently he apparently he was responsible for like a lot of like African American rights in professional wrestling. I think he was like banned from some territories back in the day because of like racism. So the fact that he overcame all that and is now going into the WWE Hall of Fame, I wish he was here to see it. But shout out to Thunderbolt Patterson. And also apparently he was like really doing his thing in the NWA in the 70s.
Bro,
like,
he's still alive, man.
Yep.
Wait, is Thunderbolt Patterson still alive?
Yep.
Bro, he's 82.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I just
ticking.
killed you for no reason. I take that back.
He's still
But no,
ticking.
shout out to Thunderbolt Patterson, man.
My
I need to familiarize myself with him. I'm gonna look up his matches.
Yeah, I never.
my Black Wrestler of the Week was gonna be Too Cold Scorpio. I was gonna nominate him for sure, but in this moment, I just realized that the biggest bag has been finessed in history due to Mercedes Moné. So, Mercedes Moné, you are my Black Wrestler of the Week because you got to that bag. And at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you definitely are the CEO because the CEO gets to pay the most money. And if you get $10 million a year for 3 years to be with AEW, then you are the highest paid wrestler in the world. And so,
Yeah.
and you black. So the highest paid wrestling in the world is a black woman. And that alone deserves to be Black Wrestler of the Week.
Facts.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sylvan got it, man. I can't argue with that.
I just had a moment. I had a moment where I was like, what? She might be the one right now.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I mean, that's a fact. Mercedes, black woman, highest paid wrestler. That's a beautiful thing.
I don't know if I believe this 10 mil though. I don't know if I believe it. I need to see some more important sources, like or some more reliable sources than them tweets. I don't know. Ain't nobody disputing it though. I ain't see Fight for it. Nobody dispute it though. So
yeah, R.I.P. Boozer. We couldn't hear from him.
Yo, what's wait? First off, shouts out to Mercedes. She definitely deserved it. And shout out to Thunderbolt Patterson going to the Hall of Fame. What happened to Boozer, dog?
Boozer, what happened, bro?
He got exposed. Was he Jason Jordan? They said Boozer was Jason Jordan, and then apparently he was like speaking Arabic at some point. So maybe he was like, I don't know. He deleted his account. No more Boozer. Boozer's gone. Boozer is gone. That's crazy.
That's insane. I know really Sean Ross like.
I don't know if we going to the match of the week or we going to the pack 'em up, but
nah, we gotta. I might have to pack up Boozer, bro. But wait, let's get into the match of the week. We got to show some love to the best matches this week. Now, obviously, the week is not over because this is Friday morning. Sylvan got some rapper stuff to do because he's a rapper. He getting that bag. So we ain't seen all the matches. But I think me personally, maybe y'all disagree. I feel like the best match that at least we've seen this week had to be the Gauntlet match from Raw, right? Like, what was better?
I want to say, I guess the Gauntlet match was. I guess. What was better? I want to say.
Chat was going crazy.
In AEW, there wasn't really that. Like, I guess Samoa Joe versus who did he wrestle? Wardlow. I think that was alright, but
it was solid.
I don't know if it was
great.
Yeah, the Gauntlet match because when Ricochet was in there, Ricochet was going crazy.
Yeah,
and that's the homie,
right. He be liking our videos and Triple H put Ricochet on TV, man. Keep him on TV. Ricochet should never be off my TV.
No, Ricochet, change your name, man.
Why you hate his name, bro? What's wrong with the name Ricochet?
It sucks. That's what's wrong with it. He sounds like a fake superhero from SVU I mean, from MCU or something, dog. Like, change your name, bro. Like, do something else, man. You got everything but a character. Just be
Hey,
somebody, bro.
some people don't need a character, man.
Yeah,
He
they do.
over.
Yeah, they do. Everybody needs a character.
Nah,
Everybody
there's
needs
some
a character.
there's some wrestlers who prosper without characters, dog. Especially the high flyers. When you're a high flyer, you don't really need a character. Just go out there and do some
We're gonna talk
moves.
about that. We're gonna talk about that next pod. Then we're gonna talk about that next pod.
Characters.
Characters. We're gonna talk about that next pod. Yeah.
That's all right. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. I might have to. I might have to challenge you to a homie warfare on that one because I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. I feel like
that's
I
gonna be a good one.
Hey, Matt Seidel. Nah, I don't know if I can make that argument, bro. You kind of need the character. I'm just talking shit. man. But yeah, shout out to that gauntlet match. Everybody that was in that gauntlet match. My boy Bronson Reed, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, and of course Chad Gable. Y'all all did y'all thing. And JD McDonough. Let me not forget to mention JD McDonough. He was in there with Ricochet doing his thing too. I love what JD is doing. I love it because when Triple H really wanted to put him in Judgment Day in the beginning, it was clear that Vince McMahon was against it because they would tease it and then it was just like not happen. You wouldn't see JD for weeks and weeks and weeks. But once Vince McMahon finally got out the paint, JD was a part of Judgment Day and it's been great ever since. So shout out to JD McDonough, man.
They're gonna put Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn on this week's Coming Raw for the spot to go. Yeah, for the spot to go against Gunther.
And Chad gonna win.
Yep, I kind of feel it.
Damn, they gonna pivot already?
That's crazy.
So, I really feel it, bro. I really feel it. I just thought about it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I really feel it. I think like Chad's gonna have a moment where he's just like, it's not going down this way, and
damn. You know, they were saying his shoulders wasn't down or whatever, so maybe they run with that.
They wasn't.
Yeah, maybe it's a 3-way. Pause that 3-way, but yeah, maybe it's a 3-way at Mania.
I don't want to see that. I want to see 1-on-1, man. I'm tired of 3-ways, bro.
That's a good way for Gunther to lose the title without getting pinned.
Yeah, but I don't want to see Gunther not get pinned. I want to see him get pinned, man.
All right. Y'all know what time it is. The Pack 'em Up Awards, where we pack up the most infamous moments in wrestling, the most infamous wrestlers in wrestling. I was going to pack up LA Knight just because LA Knight kind of rekindled the old beef with Kevin Nash. That was one of our first viral clips, by the way, us speaking on Kevin Nash and the whole LA Knight thing. But I'm going to let LA Knight live this week. I got to pack up Boozer, bro. Boozer, why you run? They found out who Boozer was. They found out that he was actually a member of the Arabic announce team. Is that what it was? And apparently it was true because Boozer deactivated. Now, look, if you're not familiar with Boozer, there's a profile on Twitter /X app called Boozer Wrestling. And he was our insider. He was always giving us the scoop. He was letting us know what was going to happen on Raw before it happened. He was letting us know about returns before they happened. And people just wanted to find out who he was. So he was accused of being Jason Jordan. Apparently he wasn't Jason Jordan. He was just some random Arabic commentator. But shout out to Boozer, man. I'm sorry to see you gone. Hopefully you come back and give us some more scoops. But yeah, man, you gotta get this pack for running from the grind, bro.
Yeah.
He probably just ain't want to get fired. He didn't want to get fired because he be giving us scoops that he ain't supposed to be giving us.
Yeah.
Facts. I thought it was Bailey, but I guess not.
Why'd you think it was Bailey?
Cause she was there with the cat, and yeah, man, it was just you know. But, hey, man, shout out Boozer. But this week, I made my mind as soon as I saw it of who's getting the pack. John Cena is getting packed up this week. First of all, GOAT. I'm watching the Oscars. Those who don't know, I love film, man. This is what I do, man. I love my films. I want to see these films win some great awards. And out of nowhere, John Cena comes on stage naked.
Yikes.
Naked, man. John Cena. There's kids watching. What are you doing, man? Is this a humiliation ritual? What is this? What's going on, man? Jesus.
My boy was naked.
Gee, what, bro? First, I didn't see nobody. It was just a sign floating. I'm like, what is? So I kept looking. Closer.
Some Birkenstocks on the floor.
I'm like, oh, it's John Cena.
John Cena
in the full, and his ex was in the crowd too, which was hilarious. But yeah, John, you're getting
was it the Bella? Was it
Yeah.
Nikki? Oh, I didn't know she
You
was
can
there.
look,
Shout out to
but
her.
you can't touch.
Yeah, dog. Why was you naked, bro? Why was John Cena naked? I went on my Instagram, Twitter. DJ
Sicko,
Academics
man.
posted it. I'm like, why is DJ Academics posting John
Bruh.
Cena naked? What is going on, dog?
Because of them, you know,
Like,
Bruh,
what?
John Cena be doing too much, bro.
Hollywood.
For real.
On the craziest side mission. Who you packing, Sylvan?
I'm packing up X-Pac, Sean Waltman.
The hell X-Pac do?
That's right. In a
Dang.
recent interview, he has been stated saying that the one member that he would add to D-Generation X of this era would be Damian Priest, and I'm here to say absolutely not. That would have been a terrible, terrible, terrible booking decision. And I just want to say, Sean Waltman, I think that you are actually highly underrated. I think you've done a lot as a 1-2-3 kid going into X-Pac. I don't think you get a lot of your flowers off bat, but this is a terrible booking decision. I would not have Damian Priest be a part of D-Generation X, and so you get in this pack for this terrible opinion. No disrespect, Damian Priest.
Sounds disrespectful.
Yeah, facts. And I honestly, I disagree with that. I feel like Damian Priest will be perfect for DX.
It's
He's
unfortunate.
big. He can wrestle. He can talk. I mean, look, dog. At some point, Rockabilly and the roadie Jesse James, I would have never envisioned them in a group like DX at all. They were like country singers running around with what's my name? My man's name, the Honky Tonk Man, bro. They were out there with the Honky Tonk Man and feuding, like wearing jeans with like guitars. I would have never thought they would fit in DX, but they did it. So it was like, why? Who knows? Maybe Damian Priest would have killed that.
The only reason it worked was because they weren't those guys. They changed into completely different guys. One guy turned himself literally into Mr. Ass. And the other guy became Road Dogg and started rapping like he was in the new metal scene. Like, that's the only reason why it worked. But you know,
had the braids, the Mohawk braids.
Bro had
bro. Like, that's the only reason why it worked.
He got the same hair as Damian Priest.
Nah, Damian Priest was extensions, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I can't believe.
Hey, sometimes he be having it pressed out. Like, Damian Priest, man, you doing your thing. I don't know what Sylvan talking about. Like, who would you rather be in DX if not Damian Priest?
Honestly, in DX right now,
out of the Judgment Day, if not Damian, if not Damian Priest, then who?
Dominic Mysterio.
And this has been another episode of Wrestling with the Homies. I hope you love this show. Hope you tuned in. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Look who's hating now.
Sylvan is out his goddamn mind. We'll see y'all next week, man. Wrestling with the Homies.
Now.
Peace.
Look who's hating now. Yo.